So now it's just a real case of me unplugging everything from the CCTV system and moving everything out the way, really. So that's what I'm going to do now to get the new desk in. And then obviously remembering where all the cables go, which is very crucial. So it's a case of unfortunately unplugging all this lot. That one can go down there. As you can imagine, there is hundreds and hundreds of cables for this CNC machine. It's also a very good time to give everything a good clean as well. Because for 6 months I haven't used anything. Because unfortunately for me, I had no power. What's that? So all this old stuff can all come off now. Let's put that down there a second. Move the mouse. Keyboard. More mouse. The trouble is with white, it shows up dust. So I'm really pleased to be getting rid of that. And this can disappear. Like so. So here we go, guys. It's been a great table. It was totally free. It's time for an upgrade. Just a bit too flimsy for me for what I'm doing on the CNC machine. Side. So this was a Costco bargain, this desk. It was an X-Display. I've got to be really careful on what I say because my little dude is getting one for Christmas. But it proves how much he watches his daddy's YouTube if he comments on the video. What I also wanted to do was give my CNC a little bit more sort of space on the brain. Here's the base I made earlier. It's made by Rocker. I think they're quite good in games. And what I want to do is I want it to live over here. So I'll move that stuff that's there and then put it there. I think that would be perfect then. That'll give people so much more room when they come in and have a look at what we're doing. Certainly give me more space. Just move these timbers out of the way for the minute. see what I'm trying to achieve here. So I've got my CNC brain coming through there. I've got cables going wherever they want to go. Let's move those out of the way a second. And then I can just sort out all this. So, CCTV. I'll reconfigure and move all this now. This all out of the way. So CNC is going to be that screen, CCTV will be there. I'll sort that all out now. I've got a hell of a lot of CNC cable there and router cable there that I do not need, so this is a really good time for me to sort things out. And get things all above board. So I've got CCTV, I've got CNC machine, and I've got power cables coming in and power cables going out. So I don't need massive cables now for the CCTV because I've moved it all around. But there's that one in the corner. First one. Yeah, unplug everything and we can start again. Right, so that's that. Power off. Make sure everything's okay as well. I mean, my CCTV cables, there is tons of them. Right, so that talks to that talks to that talks to this. I really don't need a massive LAN cable anymore. I can go a bit short if I need to now. Right, let's just grab a dusty wipe and then we can wipe everything. So before, people couldn't really look down here and see the CNC, so by moving it to that side, and when I sort everything out, it'll be a lot better. Give everything a dust off. So when we built the CNC back in 2021, in the sort of beginnings of the pandemic, I had the idea of actually doing this, and then yeah, it took us about 2 years to build this all together, but now it's definitely all built and looking fantastic. So it's now about a case of sorting all these cables out. The most tangly one is the is the CCTV, because that goes all around the whole workshop. So I'll sort that out in a bit. Didn't realise it was in the way of the brain of the CNC machine. So what's that cable for then? That is all of that. We can pull this out carefully. Brains there. Now it's a case of getting it all back in. Might have to go that way a little bit more. Just to give us a bit more on all this cable configuration. So that doesn't have to be that big now, but I'll just stick what it is. So that is Y-axis, A-axis, S-axis, all the axes. Camera 1, cable 1. So that's CCTV, so that could be moved over there. To the left. It's a fantastic system from Swan, by the way. I've had it for a few years now. It's never let me down. It's given me great peace of mind at night. Get that one out of the way because that's confusing as anything. That's the old USB lights. There's spare. That's spare. And that's the power for the CNC. That's the big one. Scooby-Doo over the top of that. Like that, and then go that way. Unplug that a second. Loads of lead for the CNC. Over there so it doesn't confuse me. That is the data cable for the CCTV, so we'll move that. through there. That's our man. Whoa, look at that! Hey, it's like something out of a spaceship. The spaghetti junction of CNC and router cables have now been sorted. Now I'm happy with that, that's fantastic. Yes, admittedly I don't need a huge cable on that now, but I can tidy that up. Put that in. That is for this. Don't necessarily need all that now. Move that to one side. There we are. Right, here we go. Now we're cooking on gas. So that's that. That's the key for that. That's very important that that stays there. And now I need to sort out all these bits of CNC. So I'm assuming all these cables, as you can imagine, is proper spaghetti junction. But it's quite straightforward when they're all plugged in. I just need to sort out which one's which. And move them to where I want them to go. There's that one. Looks awful underneath there now. Where before you couldn't see all of that.